Today I have some new makeup that we're going to try out, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you stick around and let's get going. Hey everybody and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sheena and makeup is like therapy for me. Today we're going to be trying out some new makeup and I'm not really going to be putting it to a wear test today. This is just like my first impressions and it's like halfway through the day. I got the L'Oreal Infallible line and I got the foundation in a powder, the bronzer and a blush. I also got the telescopic lift mascara and the Rick and Morty from GlamLite palette. So I thought we would try these things out today and see what I think about them. I'm gonna zoom y'all in. So I'm still kind of learning how to use this camera. It's pretty new to me. I got it this year and I do really like it, but I haven't really learned how to use it real well. I'm gonna start out with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer because this is my favorite primer. I know I like this primer. I know it works really well with my makeup. So I just really want to use it and hopefully it will hold my makeup up really well. I'm gonna start out with the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and I got this because Tati did a video about sweat-proof makeup and she had the Infallible line, and that's why I was like, oh, well, it's really hot here. I'm always sweating, so let's give it a go. So I decided to try it out. I also needed some different foundation because most of my foundation is too light since I got a tan this summer and do not have my desk set up to film. I just decided to start filming and I don't have my mirror over here. But I did get a darker shade in this foundation than what I normally use, so I'm hoping this is a good match. I have another foundation that I've been using that has been a really good match. So I used it as a color match on Ulta's website. Oh, I got that in my eye. Did the color match on Ulta's website and this was the color that it said. I'm sorry if y'all can hear my son. He is awake. Normally he is asleep when I film because he has his days and nights mixed up. Yes, he's 11 years old and he has his days and nights mixed up. He likes to stay up all night playing video games. So he normally is asleep during the day when I'm filming. I told him I was going to film, but he does not know what quiet means apparently. So I apologize if you can hear him. Now I do want to get out my tried and true favorite KVD Good Apple concealer. I know I love this concealer, so I want to use it with this foundation. And I actually thought when I was opening the package that I should have gotten some concealer from the Infallible line, and if I like this stuff I probably will order it. And then I actually got the powder foundation to be able to set my makeup. Sometimes I use a lighter shade under my eyes, but not always. So I'm not going to today. I'm just going to use this shade if I can get it open. There we go. But I have a very oily skin, so I always have to set my foundation. A lot of times I set my foundation with a translucent powder, but I just decided to grab this one. And And I'm really liking how that looks. Okay, L'Oreal, you may be onto something here. Okay, sorry about that. My son sent me a text and I had to check it. So I texted him back to please not be so loud. So we'll see how that goes. So let's see how this bronzer works. Ooh, it is pigmented. Okay. I did not expect this to be so pigmented. It really caught me by surprise. But I'm really liking it. I mean, it's really pretty. And I just pulled my hair back after eating lunch. That is, oh, I love it. Okay. L'Oreal may be my new favorite makeup brand because so far I'm really enjoying these products. I like to put it on my nose too, just to kind of give it a little like sunburn look. Let me get a highlighter because I didn't get a highlighter. I'm just gonna use my Out of Rose Quartz from ColourPop, my Super Shock cheek for a highlight. Guys, like, I'm liking this stuff. Okay, so I always like to set my base face before I do my eyes, and I'm just using Wet n Wild Saved by the Bell, trying to finish it up. Nothing fancy, but it does the job. Okay, now let's check out this eyeshadow palette. And I have not touched it or swatched it yet. This is the whole palette. I think the colors are really, really pretty. I mean, this is a bright rainbow palette, which was why I got it. And this palette looks really versatile to me. So I'm really excited to try it out and use it. There are some different shades in here that are just like super pretty. Let's get started. I mean, I'm gonna go into colors that I always like. So this pink right here is where I'm gonna start it out at, and I'm just gonna put that in my crease. Ooh, blend it out really well. I mean, that's so pretty and so pigmented. That's one thing I really love about GlamLite is their palettes are so pigmented. So it doesn't take much to make a big impression, and absolutely love that about them. Now we are going to go into this purple right here, and I'm just going to use that to deepen out this outer corner. And then because I want this pink to be like the star of the show, I'm gonna put it also on the lower lash line. And I'm just gonna buff it up against my lashes. The only thing I don't love, just dipped into the wrong brush. I mean the wrong color. I don't love about this palette is it doesn't have like lighter colors for all of them. It has like some mid-tone and light shades, but not that many light shades. So that kind of makes it a little more difficult with doing an eyeshadow look. And I'm just kind of trying to blend these. I don't want it to be purple all up here, but I don't want it to be pink. So I like how that is coming along. Okay, so I am going to use this brush and I'm going to spray it for my shimmers. I'm going to use this color right here. And remember, this is my first time playing with this palette. So this is just my first impression, and I will continue to use this palette. You'll see it on a lot of shorts, and then probably, I don't know if I will use it in my July review or if it'll be in my August review. It'll just depend on if I'm done reviewing this palette or not. And I'm not worried about fallout because I powdered my face, and what I'll do is I'll just take that powder brush and dust it off and make it look just fine. Okay, and then I'm going to use this shadow right here, and I'm going to use that on the inner half of my eyelid. I might squirt it, see if it does better. Sometimes I spray my shimmers before and after, and sometimes I only spray them before. Okay, let's get another brush, and I'm going to spray it. I haven't swatched this palette yet, so there's some ones I'm not sure about yet. And I'm gonna use this color right here for my inner corner highlight. Kind of looks like a light, looks like it's got some white, some purple like reflectiveness to it. So I think that'll be really pretty. Looks bluish instead of purplish, and I think that looks pretty good. I'm really impressed. All the shadows that I used had the GlamLite formula that I'm used to, so I can't wait to play with this palette some more. I know it's so pretty and so much fun, but let's go ahead and finish off this eye look. I'm going to use this cream gel liner from ColourPop. It is in the color Boots for my waterline. I think that looks really good. I'm loving that. Okay, we're going to use the Telescopic Lift mascara. I got the Blackest Black, and I'm super excited. So like, currently my favorite drugstore mascara is the Maybelline Sky High. So I'm really excited to try this one out and see how it does. I know a lot of people have enjoyed it, so I'm hoping I will as well. I like how the bristles are, how it has the bristles. It kind of reminds me of, I'm going to say the Fenty mascara, how it doesn't have bristles on one side, just certain sides. So that's a little more work. I can't talk. I put my mascara on, so I'm gonna do this and then I'll be right back. So let's talk about this mascara for a minute. I mean, I like the way it looks, but I don't like how much work it is to get on my eyes with the way the wand is made. I feel like it's made like the Fenty wand, and I just don't really love that because it just makes it harder to get on. I do like the plastic rubbery bristles instead of the other ones, but I just don't. I'm gonna keep using it, keep trying it. Maybe I'll feel differently about it, but I don't love the mascara. Now I'm gonna use my Kylie Lip Gloss 337 February Babe for today's look. I really just like I really love just using lip glosses and not lipstick, and I feel like this one went with today's look pretty well. So not too bad. I like it. And I really love the foundation, the powder, or the powder foundation, the bronzer, the blush. Really loved those. I loved the eyeshadow palette, but I just wasn't a fan of the mascara. But this is just a first impression, so I'll keep using it and see what I think about it, and maybe that'll change. We'll see. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell beside it so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys.